Oh hi, it's Bukai, and welcome to a brand new video series on The Guild 3. Now, The Guild 3 is a great game, and the successor to The Guild 2. Now, I know that a lot of people have seen this saying, well, The Guild 3 was crap when it came out, and they'd be correct. The Guild 3 was absolute hot garbage when it came out. But it's been picked up by a new development team, and it is significantly better than it once was. Multiplayer is actually stable and fun to play. You can actually play through an entire game of it without it desyncing every 5 minutes. The single player is not as good as the Guild 2, but it's getting there. Now, I haven't played many playthroughs. I've only done this once, so I'm going to be playing on difficulty normal as a poor fellow with the campaign of becoming sovereign. And we're going to be playing as a Protestant fisherman, and I'm going to choose the color that I liked, even though I found it kind of funny that it's like, why are we getting these, like, purple colors when purple was worth more than its weight in gold? Like, it's... I just find it funny, but, you know, I'll go with it. It's fine. It's just a minor gripe. Alright, so the first thing that we want to do is see what town we spawned in, and it looks like we spawned in the worst town for a fisherman, so we are going to go actually all the way over towards Prester, and we are going to build a fishing hut all the way over here to the Rodmasters. And there we go. And then the other thing we are going to do is we're going to check to see if we have any citizens, and ooh, it looks like the only ones that we can really get that are worthwhile are guys like Bertha, who is wearing a stately garb and is level 7. 16, level 9 though. What's her stats? Her stats are just garbage though. At least she's got 6 charisma. Okay, so we're gonna go for her. Now, the reason why you want to be married right away is because this is a game that's a mix of the Settlers, the mix of Anno, and a little bit of the Sims, because it is a dynastic game. In other words, your characters have an age, they age up, they die, and so as a result, you want to have an entire family dynasty. And, oh nice, okay, so the building is up, so we are going to go here and recruit 2 workers, and then I'm going to go and place them on smoked perch and make sure that it is on looped production. And then I will go to add-ons and select another worker, go back to the production and hire a 3rd worker in order to keep this production going. So first thing is, and this is why I chose a 3-3-3-3 start rather than tweaking the stats, is simply considering I just find that it makes it a little bit easier to get a wife. It's... wow. I have no other plans, so why not? That didn't sound too hopeful. Success! And we are going to start up. And this is why I'm not a big fan of the flirting system for the Guild 3 compared to the Guild 2. Because it's too RNG based. Like, I could fail at 97%, but I could also succeed at 3%. And it just feels like... right there, you'll have to try harder if you want to impress me. Like, that's just great. Minus 10. That's 2 successes I now need in order to succeed, in order to fix that. I'm going to try to get this, but it's probably going to fail. It's for some reason it succeeded and gives me a plus 25. That's out of my control. I would rather have the game actually take it longer to actually get the wife, rather than have this RNG system where I can just spam it sitting here. But, you know, I digress. I know some people like it, but I prefer the Guild 2. And there we go, plus 18, and I wonder if we can get away with that. Maybe. I'll risk it. 56, probably not. Nope, minus 16, should have known. But that was me saying I will risk it. And I wonder if we're ready. 79, we're going to risk it and say that it's going to succeed. Nope, right there, 79% failure. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just a random dice roll, and I'm not a fan of it. And they're all at 81%, so this should succeed, but now I gotta wait for the actual proposed marriage to go through. And someone is trying to steal her from me. So, you know what? Because that is a long time, I'm just gonna run him back to the building, because I think the Rodmasters is not ready. So, in other words, we are going to compliment her again.
I'm hurrying.
Even though that's fairly risky.
Here I am.
And a family member has leveled up, considering that is additional experience. which is nice. Flirting actually does help, so we're going to boost up the charisma. See, because Ingram is going to try and actually marry her, and if he does, I'm screwed. Ooh, she has bought silver. Buddy, 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 buddy.
Yes, my home.
Capture her in this position before she makes it to a market. Because when I marry her, that stuff's mine. I know this could hurt, but success, 34. And ask for hand, 98%. There's a 2% chance it could fail. There we go. Leave scene, and we now have a wife who keeps all of that inventory space, and we're going to make both of these guys run right back to the house. And that took a while to get married, unfortunately. It took an entire day, but, you know, it's fine. And to look at the Rod Matters, we now have 60 smoked perch, which is selling in Old Town for 20. And once I do the fun business, we are going to start to sell all of that. Actually, go back to the building, go to the Rod Masters, and we are going to hire a transport. And one thing we want to do is cancel whatever the transporter is doing. And send you... Actually resume working, because considering right now... You should not be doing that. This is why you go and tell them to do it yourself and set up all the trade routes yourself, because they just go to the nearest market, and that's not efficient. Now, looking at the score, I've probably fallen behind, just simply due to the fact of that took forever to get a wife, and we haven't been making any cash.
An employee has reached a new professional level.
Oh, that's nice. Let's upgrade your dexterity. Upgrade your dexterity. And upgrade your dexterity. And let us click here.
Yep.
I'll actually click you, send you to do the fun business. And then we're going to go to the Rod Masters and click on you into the market. And we move that in, are going to sell all 40 of these for 20 for 840. And then send you right back to work down there. As someone is pregnant, which is nice, and we are going to hire a family member. One thing that I wish that they would add, that they have in the guild too, is rather than having this person say that they're idling, have that say that they're pregnant, because if you send her to go do a task when she's pregnant because you didn't realize, she will immediately miscarriage. I wish that there was a little prompter like a little baby icon, but instead you gotta actually zoom on and keep track to see there. So it's 10 o'clock. By the time she makes it back there, she will not be able to make my money. So I'm actually going to take my character and run all the way down to the Rod Matters. All right, so the family's growing. She has had her kid, which isn't that bad. I mean, it's still a flat 3-3 across with a 4 in strength. So he might actually become a decent thug. And if I'm going to open up the building menu, I am actually going to do this and say kiss within marriage. Send her back to him.
I really can't get away
as the goal is, as he continues to go to my little base of operations. There we go. I'm going to select the rest of these. And how much do they sell for at Sudenburg? Where is Sudenburg? Ah, Sudenburg is where my house is. Okay.
Certainly.
Send you back to Sudenburg, and we will hopefully be buying a horse soon so we can continuously do this.
I really can't get
And she should be able to intercept halfway through, and when she makes it there, she will run back to the... They'll probably have a romantic kiss right on the bridge. Aw, that's a shame. That would have been a nice thumbnail. And there we go.
No pain, no gain.
Now we send her home. Now the reason why you kiss within marriage is considering it gives this buff of happily married, which increases the fertility by 5% on kiss within marriage. A nice little boost to have. And I should probably sell this silver. It's not going to sell for much. As you can see, Newtown for 22. So because I'm passing through Old Town, get rid of the map filter.
Good.
I'm actually going to send her to Newtown first. She'll make it there, I bet, first. But it's a race.
I'm busy.
I can't help right now.
Yeah, it'll be her. Gains a new title. Sell that for 440 and send you home.
Yep,
Now that he has made it, it looks like they made it around the same time. We're gonna go here and sell for 21, which is nice. You need to resume. Oh, no, you do not. Let's go here. She now has 40, and they are selling at Werder. Or Werder. I'm gonna be butchering all of these Germanic names. To the German subscribers on there that are watching this channel, all I can say is we got a lot of you, and I'm gonna butcher every single one of these names. Half on purpose, half properly. And like, when I say that we got a lot of you, I mean
I am the master.
Have
Now,
quite a few of you guys. Like, there's a bunch of guys from Germany, Österreich, like even Switzerland, and like we got we got a lot of you.
what's up?
I even think there's some people from what's that place called? Luxembourg. That's it. Alright, so we're going to be making another kid, and I should also be going here and claiming the commoner title.
Your tireless efforts have earned
And
you a new
with the
title.
commoner title, I'm allowed to buy a second building. And my second building is probably going to be... I should probably go into a croft. And someone is pregnant. Nice. So
Yes?
I'm actually going to go here and hit you to resume working. And we're going to go here to my building because she's probably all the way at Werder by now. Yes, she is. So we're going to click on Werder and we are going to put 40 into that. And now she is going to run all the way back down to the Rod Masters. And I'm going to click on you because we are going to set up a croft for our second building. And I hope that I have enough to actually build it. No, we are just shy. So that's fine. Because we are almost have another batch of, it is, if I see here, 39. Once that guy's done, 40. And once she makes it back, that will give us enough to buy the croft. And long distance, okay, so there is, interesting. So there is an actual counting house system in this game. I haven't seen that yet. I was actually praising the fact that I don't see a broken counting house. And she has returned. And where are these guys selling for a lot? Still at Werder. So you are going to go right back here to Werder.
We won't stop. I am the
You are
master.
pregnant, so I can't send you to do
I really can't get
anything.
away from here right now.
And if I open up my budget book, I should be able to see what my businesses are losing. So right now I'm still losing a little bit of money on my fishing rod, on my fishing hut. It will pick up as... Oh, that's something I should have done. No, that needs a yeoman. Yeah, because the fishing hut doesn't really seem to get a ton of profit until you have... Until you get the second tier on it, which requires 750 additional. And there we go, she's at Werder, and we are going to sell these guys for 21 again, and
Where to?
return all the way
I'm on
back
the
to
way.
the Rod Masters. And we're going to click
not
back
now,
on
please.
you, and we are going to build the croft. So where's a good spot to build the croft? It's probably somewhere... I'm thinking somewhere like here. That's a nice place to put a croft. Yeah. So I'm going to build a croft there, and I'm going to drop the butcher shop when I end up getting that somewhere around here. Or even here is probably a nice spot for a butchery. And these guys are selling at Ottersleben, which I believe is where my town is. So we're going to take the 40 there, and we are going to go all the way down here. Nope, that's Sudenburg. Ottersleben is over here, I believe.
I'm not now.
Alright, so now that the croft is made, one thing that I need to do is hire an employee. And we're going to go here, hire a second employee, which puts us dangerously close to bankruptcy. And we're going to build, I believe it is wheat needed for a good old-fashioned cows is what we are going to be building up towards. So if you guys have been enjoying this little pilot episode, don't hesitate to give it a like, a subscribe, pass it on to your friends. If you hated it, pass it on to your enemies out of pure spite. And if you guys would like to help support the channel, there's a link to a coffee shop down below. If you would like to join my Discord community, we would love to have you. It is lovely down there. And with that, take care, everyone.